We hit the Zigzagoon, and all of a sudden, we win the game. Jeez. At the time of this video, we are rapidly approaching the Pokemon TCG World Championships. And right now, there are a handful of decks that are considered to be favorites to win it all. And one of those decks is Arceus VSTAR with Inteleon. Since its release in the Brilliant Stars format, Arceus VSTAR with Inteleon, and yes, there's a billion different Arceus decks, but kind of the vanilla Arceus deck, just Arceus as an attacker with Inteleon, has been the top deck, and at worst, the top 3 deck in the game. And it's easy to see why. It has the ability, or the attack Trinity Nova, which for 3 colorless energy does 200 damage and attaches 3 basic energy to your Pokemon V on the bench. Arceus V can accelerate with Trinity Charge, and you only need 1 double turbo energy to charge. And I think what the secret sauce of this deck is Sharon's Care, because once Arceus gets hit, you can just play Sharon's Care, take that hurt Arceus off the active, put the one you just charged up in, and then put another Arceus down. And using Sharon's Care to loop over and over again, this gives you enough fresh Arceuses to pretty much brute force your way through any match and win by war of attrition. And the way we grind through is we have 2 copies of Sharon's Care in the deck, but also 2 copies of Pal Pad, which allows us to get those Sharon's Cares back. And if we have to use all 4 Sharon's Cares, we can do that to keep the game going as long as we can. And for a lot of decks, they simply just can't withstand pressure for that long. Also helping us out in that game plan is Dunsparce, which takes away the weaknesses of all normal type Pokemon, yours and your opponents. So this nullifies any sort of fighting weakness that Arceus may have, making it even harder to one-shot Arceus out of the game. And Manaphy in here as well to protect the bench so that your Sobble Shady Dealings action can do what it needs to do to get you those Sharon's Cares and other supporter and trainer items as you go. Now, the one difference I have versus most other lists is that I have the Zigzagoon in here. I personally love playing Zigzagoon in any Arceus deck because Zigzagoon plus a Choice Belt lets you hit for 220 damage. And there is a scenario that happens a lot in the game. You get first turn, and on your second turn, you can hit for 220 with the combo, knock out their Pokemon V in the active, you take a 2-prize lead, oftentimes it's their main attacker, and you just win. And I know this deck is spread very thin already with all of the text in there, but I personally really like having that option to take the turn 2 donk. In terms of trainers and supporters, lots of Pokemon search in here. 3 Evolution Incense, 1 Heavy Ball, 4 Quick Balls, 2 Level Balls. We've also got 2 Ultra Balls in here as well, just to help us grab our Pokemon from wherever they happen to be on the board. I personally love Heavy Ball, generally speaking, to grab Pokemon out of the prizes. I think if you're trying to tweak your Arceus deck to get the Zigzagoon play going, having the Heavy Ball can help you pull it off by grabbing Zigzagoon if it happens to get prized. In order to get Zigzagoon to fit into my version of the deck, I had to take out 1 Collapsed Stadium and 1 Path to the Peak. That may not be a choice you are willing to make. You may prefer to have those extra stadiums in there, and that's totally fine. This is just my way of playing, but feel free to adjust this as you go. And generally speaking, you'll see all these lists from different Pokemon creators and all that. I would take all of those lists, and look, there's some amazing lists in there. I wouldn't necessarily take it as the perfect 60. I would take it as like, this is a really good skeleton framework, and then you can tweak cards here and there to kind of suit your needs. So yeah, for me, it's getting the Heavy Ball and the Zigzagoon package in there. In terms of some other supporters, we've got 2 Boss, 2 Sharon's Care, 2 Marnie, 1 Melanie, just for a little extra acceleration, 1 Professor's Research, 1 Raihan, and 1 Roxanne. So there's a lot of one-off supporters in this deck. It can be a little scary at first, especially when you use Professor's Research and now you need to use it again and you can't. So you definitely need to be careful with how you use your resources in order to have what you need by the time you get to the end of the game. In terms of tools, we've got 2 Big Charms, 1 Choice Belt, and energies pretty thin. 3 double turbo energies and 6 water energy. So really, you're not going to get any more than 2 Arceuses set up at a time. And the goal is to have, 1 in the active, 1 on the bench that you can keep charging up in Sharon's Care and loop into the others. But really, you're not getting any more than 2 Arceuses set up to attack, and then possibly Inteleon with the Shady Dealings Aqua Bullet, just in case you need to skew the prize race. All right, let's get into some matches. And lifeless throughout, but it wasn't necessarily the worst. I felt the writing was not great. It felt very hard to connect with him or the characters in any meaningful way. The romance subplot was dumb. There was a lot wrong with it, but it wasn't hilariously terrible or even offensively terrible. It was just terrible. Okay, I think we might actually have a mirror match here, which could be interesting. Oh, Arceus flying Pikachu. Okay. Let's go and grab a Sobble. And we do have the Sharon's Care on deck. We love that. Okay. Can they get an Arceus down? Oh, they play Friends and Galar. That's an interesting choice. Oh, it's just draw 3 cards. Never mind. I thought they were playing and the Choice Belt. Yeah, Friends and Galar. I thought that was the Gloria card off the top of my head. And no, that's not Gloria. And that's not good for them. So let's get rid of a Scoop Up Net and a basic energy. Let's get Arceus VSTAR out of here. And oh, hold on. We can get the Donk. This is what I've been playing for this whole... This is why I build my deck like this. Here we go. Here we go. So we get the Zigzagoon. Thank goodness it's here. Oh, wait. Hold on. So Zigzagoon... double turbo energy, and we can get the Choice Belt off Drizzile. So we love that. Here we go. This is the Wombo combo. Right? We get our Choice Belt. We hit the Zigzagoon, and all of a sudden we win the game. Jeez. And that's it. And this, every time I build an Arceus deck, I always put in a Choice Belt and a Zigzagoon, because that scenario happens all the time where you're going, and even if they had more Pokemon on the bench, the likelihood that you are in position to KO with a Choice Belt and a Zigzagoon it happens a lot. And when you can hit for 220 in that scenario and just stop them from setting up, I'm going to take that every single time. I know there are people that don't take that and they want to grind out matches and use Sharon's Care. But if I can knock you out on the second turn and just end the game, I personally want that. So that's why I have the Choice Belt Zigzagoon combo in my Arceus deck. I think with this game, it is impossible to not lose. Even more so than other competitive games I play. My background is competitive fighting games, and oh gosh. Okay, so we're playing against Mew. This is... I think Arceus does fine against Mew. However, we have started with, once again, a really bad starting hand. So what is it? 3 games in a row. We've kind of... No, the last game we had a good hand. We just got... Our opponent hit the Wombo combo and we lost. Now, we have just a Dunsparce here. They're probably going to get their full board set up. And we can get... We don't have a double turbo, unfortunately. We're probably going to want to leave the Dunsparce in the active to hopefully get blown out. And hopefully we don't lose our Arceus on the following turn, because then at that point, then we're probably done. Rank 1, 715. Oh, cool. And the Dullbog, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciated. I want to play Collapsed Stadium, but I don't know if it's the right time to do that because we're not going to knock off any Pokemon if we do that. Let's go in Melanie here. Get some energy on. And I will put a second energy here. And actually, I'm going to Ultra Ball for a Sobble here. At least we can get some Drizzile action going if need be. Now, do we... I think I got a Collapsed Stadium here. At least it prevents them from getting a third... or slows them down from getting a third Genesect. So let's see how they respond. It's not Hell Training Court. You watched Evo last night. I didn't get to watch any Evo. I haven't watched any Evo this weekend. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the multiverses stuff. They're going to hit big. Now, if we get bossed up, then we probably lose. If we can survive this turn, I think we can figure it out from there. At that point, we can start doing stuff like Sharon's Care Loops to tank through the Mew VMAX onslaught. That said, oh, they knocked out the stadium. Damn. Oh, and they put down the Oricorio too. That's not entirely the worst thing. I think the math will still work out that we can knock out a Mew in 2 attacks. How many power tablets do they have? Have they used? They used 1 so far. That's good. That's good for us. Okay. Down 1 prize. We get the energy. That's incredible. Ooh, we do take a hit here. And we... Actually, yeah, let's Marnie. I don't need to boss anything up in particular. We do get a Big Charm. That's fantastic. We get a Quick Ball. That's amazing. We get a Level Ball as well. I think, yeah, we're going to pop Starbirth here. And we will go Arceus V into... and a... do we get another Sobble down? Oh, we need a path. We need a path to the peak. So one of the concessions I have made to this deck is that I only run 1 path to the peak and 1 Collapsed Stadium because I want the Zigzagoon play, which, depending on how you play the game, that may not be a trade you want to make. I personally wanted to... I love being able to turn 1 or turn 2 donk a Pokemon V and then just win the game because I've completely blown up their momentum. But we'll see. Oh, and they get heads. And path, yeah. You always run 2 paths. Uh-oh. Now we're in big trouble. They're gonna knock out the Arceus V. Okay, so that sucks. Not the end of the world, because we will get this KO on this Mew, and we can still do what we need to do. Now, I probably want Octavius. What's up? Because, yeah, once we knock out this Mew, they don't really have anything to attack with. And even if they get... I guess they could... If they get a double turbo... they could make some stuff happen here. I do want 1, 2, 3. I don't have any energy to accelerate to another Arceus. I'm going to Marnie here to try and get an Ordinary Rod. Or at least, okay, Sobble's fine. Sobble's fine. We do get a Sobble. And we'll probably, shoot. Do I get rid of the Drizzile to get down a second Arceus? But then that's my Sharon's Care play. Oh, I might get rid of Professor's Research then. I may regret this. I may regret, especially since I have no energy to... I don't have a second. I don't have any more Arceus Vs. Yikes. Okay. Okay, that was really bad. That was really bad. Okay. We'll take our 3 prizes, and we will pray, is what this is going to come into. And BRB? Okay, no worries. We do get an Arceus V there. We do get a Drizzile and a boss. Great. They are stuck. Okay, Tails, please. Tails. Okay, we do have a bit more time here. This is fantastic. Oh, okay, we have less time. That's not as good. Not as good. Still doable, though. Still doable. We do have the Sharon's Care, which I don't think is going to help us here. Not right this second. 3. I think we need to swing into Mew. We'll go yes, and let's get our... Did I throw out our Ordinary Rod? Yeah, I threw out our Ordinary Rod. Amazing. Okay. And we don't have... Shoot, this is really bad. I think we have mismanaged our resources in a really bad way. Like a really, really, really bad way. Because, yeah, we threw out... Oh, we've prized the Ordinary Rod. Okay. They only have 2 cards as it is. I think I need to roll the dice and see if we can get a double turbo here. And we don't. Okay, we still have... We did get a net, which is great. And we'll reset one of these Drizziles up, but... Shoot. And we don't have... Do we have Pal Pad, actually? Yeah. Or Raihan? Pal Pad or Raihan? Oh, no. Okay, so we do have Pal Pad. And... Pal Pad Evo Incense. Okay. Let's go and Pal Pad back in our Melanie and a Roxanne. And we will pray. Okay, so here's the play, homies. Here's the play. If they swing again with Mew and they knock out this Arceus, we can still win if we can pull Melanie, and if we can get a double turbo off the Melanie, we win. If we can't do that, okay, they're scared. They will hit for... Oh, shoot. That was a really good play on their part. Really good play, because they're going to do... Oh, is that actually going to do enough? I think it will do enough damage. Oh, wait. The Meloetta can't hit. The Meloetta can't do enough damage. Okay, or are they bringing back it? Okay, let's see how they do it. Let's see how they do this. I think that was a misplay. FT Gold Arceus VSTAR. I don't know what this Dragon Master. I don't know what you're trying to say here. The path got him messed up. Yeah. Okay. Please tell me there's still a boss. Please tell me there's still a boss. Love to see it. Love to see it. Here we go. Boss's orders swinging into Mew VMAX for the win. GG's. Oh. There we go. So there is that was a tough match for us, but what helped us out big time is having the path to the peak in play really slowed down Mew's ability to draw cards and only having to land 4 hits. And they got themselves in a bit of a jam there at the end. That was a major misplay there with the going into Meloetta, but we'll take the win. GG's. There we go. This is I love that for me. This I guess there's a little bit of redemption for some of the rougher games earlier. Yeah, Prey. Yeah, I thought actually I didn't know the Prey movie was a Predator movie until like this weekend. I saw the name Prey come. Oh my goodness, this is bad. The Prey name come up in, and it's an Urshifu deck too. And okay, I will wait to see what we top deck, and if we get something bad, we'll just scoop because this is. I think we actually do okay against Urshifu with all of the text that we have. We do have a Manaphy, we do have a Dunsparce, but we don't. They've got amazing tempo right here. They're going to get an attach. They've got the Sobble down. They've got the Remoraid down. And I don't think we can keep up, honestly. Yeah, especially if we don't. The one thing I could do to try and stall for time is maybe drag a Remoraid or a Sobble out, but it's probably not worth it. Let's scoop. There it is. What goes around comes around. I get the turn 1 win and then immediately lose with a bad... It's karma. What games are you all playing besides... Okay, actually, let's start with Pokemon. I feel like we've got a bunch of people here that play Pokemon TCG. What's your main deck right now? Okay, this is not a good start. Let's start with the Manaphy, which is probably the... I mean, we may regret this, but we shall see. Maybe we go... I think I'm going to want to go... Quick Ball this energy into an Arceus, attach it with the Melanie, and then pray. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's get an Arceus on the board and then we'll figure it out. But this is again not looking too hot for us. We do at least get first turn, and we do get. Let's get attach the Choice Belt. Octavia says you have a basic deck. You only play theme battles, Palkia for serious, Shadow Rider for fun. Okay, I mean that sounds that. Oh, okay. See, I see the color of the text is the same, and I thought you were both the same person. So, Octavius, you only play theme battles. All right. Do you have any interest in moving into standard or expanded at all? And yeah, Dull Bog, Palkia for serious, Shadow Rider. I love playing Shadow Rider. It is such a fun deck to play, but man, does it struggle sometimes against the... Oh, hold on. Wait. Can we get the Wombo combo here? Let's get rid of Dunsparce and Boss. I have a feeling we're going to be just short. I'm going to need a double... I need 3 cards instead of 2. And like in 05, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciated. Starbirth. Yeah, we're going to be a card short here. We're going to go Scoop and DTE. So we can get this first attack. But we're still sitting pretty. We're still sitting pretty. We do have a Sharon's Care here, so we can get a clean Arceus on the board, even though we have no support engine whatsoever. So, let's see how they approach it. This might end up being a rock fight. You're welcome. Oh, no problem. And yeah, Palkia is a very good deck. Incredibly strong. I find that, again, it might just be my bad luck. There are times where it just bricks kind of early and then you're toast, but it's definitely more consistent than some. Okay, so they are going to... Let's see how they handle this if they turn the other one into the V-Star. What else? But yeah, our Palkia it's very good. I don't know if it's my favorite though. If I'm playing like super competitive. Huh. Okay, so they are gonna Sharon's Care here, and I don't hate that. And they are willing to sacrifice the Dunsparce to do it. Now, we will take a 1 prize lead, and we can get an Arceus set up here. However, I don't like the fact that we still don't have any support set up here. That part is problematic. Can we get another Pal Pad? Yikes. Figure out the play order of Palkia has been hard. Yep. There are lots of lines of play with Palkia in terms of, yeah, how do you sequence your going into your shady dealings and all of that type of stuff. It's a lot, but that deck there are a lot of things it can do that other decks just can't. I think being able to accelerate something from nothing to full mid-game opens up so many different possibilities, which makes it very strong. We do get hit. However, we do have Sharon's Care handy, and we can go straight into this next Arceus that's ready to go. I don't know how many Sharon's Cares they've got ready to go, and looks like they're playing some sort of box deck. Yeah, they've got the lightning and the fire energy here. I wonder if they're playing the Azul list. And we will go into this Arceus, put the double turbo in, and we can attach is it the Choice Belt matter here? I don't think it does. So let's just swing in 230. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I'm gonna get one more hit here, and sure, we'll attach. I may regret that actual attach because I have the energy in hand, but we'll see. This is an ugly... Oh, and they got the other Sharon. Damn. Now this might actually be a problem because they've got 2 Sharons down. I've only got 1, and I have no way of getting a second one. This is gonna be a rock fight. And Dullbog, you're newish to playing, so figuring out okay, and you don't have the pieces or your deck for TCGO. Yeah, I think that's a video that I do want to make at some point. I do want to talk about today I wanted to talk specifically about the Soul Rock Lunatone and some counters to that. However, oh no, this is not ideal for us because we're gonna be down in this war of attrition because we don't. I mean, neither of us have a support engine set up, but because they had the extra Sharon and I don't, they now have the edge. They do get a Choice Belt on, and they're probably going to retreat into the fresh... yeah, they probably retreat into the fresh one. And they're throwing down all their... Oh, they don't. Okay. Throwing down all their Arceuses on the board. They are out of energy, though. That or they don't want to use it. Can we get something? This is such an ugly hand. Like a... Okay. Okay. I mean, it's still not ideal. It's still not ideal. We, is it worth even playing Collapsed Stadium? Do get a Big Charm and a Water Energy. Okay. You can do the math signs, and you always win on YouTube. I don't always win on YouTube. I intentionally leave some of the losses in there, but this is looking terrible. Unfortunately, our Sobbles didn't show up to work in time, and now we have... I think, like, this is our last resort. This is our last resort. So we're going to Sharon's Care here and pull all these cards out and go into this. Let's go throw a Big Charm on there, and we'll Pal Pad back 2 of our Sharons. And really... Oh, here we go. Actually... This gives us, like, 1 more turn to figure some stuff out. Okay. Still not liking our odds. And we get bossed. Ah, darn it. Okay. They do have a... I think we're going to get out attritioned here. Okay. Finally get a second Arceus down. And what we'll do is... Oh, wait. Does Sharon only work for Evolved? Oh, okay. It's any normal Pokemon. So we're going to Sharon again. And we will go and put Manaphy back on the board and attach double turbo here. And now we wait. Oh, sorry you chimed in so late. Dude, don't worry about it. You're not, none of you are on a schedule. You have to be here for stream time. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Show up whenever you want or don't. It's okay too. So there are some potential lines of play here. The Crobat is a very intriguing target. Oh my goodness. They really... Okay, how many Sharons do we have? We still have 3. Okay. They're going to hate this so much. Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to Sharon's Care yet again. And let's go and get a scoop up net, probably. Do we have any more scoop up nets? No. Okay. How about a quick ball? Do we have quick? We do have quick balls. Okay. So we can do this. right? I will Sharon's Care away this Arceus, and we will put Manaphy on, and Arceus VSTAR, attach the double turbo, give me a Sobble, and put the Big Charm there. And you know what? We're going to do another Pal Pad, and we're going to get our Sharon's Cares back in the deck. And hopefully keep this loop going. And we will get they Marnie our hand. That's not necessarily ideal, but I'd rather that than boss. Let's see what's up. Yeah. They drop a Choice Belt. That's now where we're in trouble. Did we use Melanie already? Damn. Okay. Is all our energy in the discard? Okay, this may be a fatal mistake here. Let's go and evolve the Drizzile and see what happens. Do I have any more? Okay, we do have energy. Although, do I even want... I don't know if I like this line of play that I'm about to do here. Do we have another Arceus VSTAR? Yes, we do. Getting rid of... Okay, I'm going to do this. And we can use Roxanne. Yeah, we can use Roxanne right now. Getting rid of that boss hurts, actually. That might have cost us the game. But I need energy right now. We do get the drop. Okay. We stall for time. Is there an Ordinary Rod still in our deck? Path to the Peak. Does that help us at all? Okay. Oh, they have another Sharon's Care too. No. Oh, this is such a brutal match. Okay. Yeah, they have all the counters. Even the Hoopa there too. Wow. This is such an ugly fight. Okay, we do get the drop. That's amazing. However, we also have a Sharon's Care. Take that. Take that. Oh, wow. Okay. And does Path to the Peak help us out here at all? I will throw down a Big Charm. Although I think that might be the we're running out of options here in terms of charging. Yeah, we don't have any energy here. Do they have another Sharon's Care? And they do run an Avery, and that's unfortunate. However, yeah, we can give up this one. I don't have any more nets, I don't think. Yeah, we're out of nets, so we can't do anything with that anyway. Raihan plus Rod, the last ones, and could fully stock the other for Sharon's this turn. Good effort, though. Why did you put the Big Charm? That's a good question. Or why don't you put the Big Charm on the Arceus V? If they had gotten the other one up, yeah, that would have been a good call there. Okay, so we unfortunately... Yeah, if I put... I think we have to swing, right? I think we have to swing and take the KO. And... Is there They can one-hit your Arceus V if you had boss and goons. Yeah. Valid point. We could... I can't Sharon right now. I will hold... Do I want to get rid of Path? Do we have any more Sobbles? And I think, yeah, we don't have any more Drizziles. That's a problem. We have just the Inteleons left. So, I think we can still win this if we can top deck a boss is really what we're playing for here. Because if we can take out the Crobat, then we're fine. And Meg, how you doing today? All the games going this more hit and miss. We've had some really bad draws. This has been a really ugly match. This is down to the last prize. We technically have the one hit lead. If it comes down to just us fighting right now, if they have boss... Oh, shoot. Okay. Huh. I will guaranteed get boss off the next thing. Do we think they have boss in hand? If they have boss in hand, they win. I guess if we Marnie... I don't know. Do we Marnie them or not? Actually, yeah. I think we have to Marnie here so we can guarantee boss next turn. Or we Raihan... Here, what's the last card? It's a double turbo. Okay. Raihan guarantee boss or we Marnie into boss is really the $1 million question here. Here, let's see what's in our deck. We do have the Arceus V. There's an Inteleon. There is no boss. Okay. That's good to know. So we have no more double turbos. There is no point in us having all... Okay, if it's going to come down to that, I would rather they have 4 cards. Okay, let's put the charm on the Arceus V. Let's go Ordinary Rod. Some cards back into our deck. And we'll go 1 Arceus VSTAR and a Inteleon. And 2 energies. Okay. And they don't need to know that I don't have a third... I don't have the last double turbo. Okay, and now we pray. And now we pray. If they boss, it is what it is. Let's see. They got the classic boss for game. If not, there's a chance they only run 2 boss, at which point they would be done. Pay for 17 minutes. Pray for 17 minutes. Yeah. Oh, man. This has been such a grinded out game. Win or lose. GG's to Dragonov here. And yeah, this is going to make the video. This is going to make the video. How could this not? I think if they had boss, they would have... what's the message mean? You gonna just dunk on me at the last second? They might, or they're just going to swing and then lose. Fun match. There's the switch, and they are going to stall for time and put that Arceus there and Marnie. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have... Ooh. Sneaky good move here. Oh, we have the Sharons ready. We do have the Sharons ready. Oh, man. That's actually kind of... Okay. Do we? I know I don't have boss in there. I think we just swing. And let's see what they do with what 1 card. Okay. With whatever they have left. They are fighting to the bitter end here. If they've got again, if they've got the third boss, they can still win. There it is. I don't think I have the energy though. If this is gonna come down to who runs out of cards first, what's even in our hand? What can we do? I don't think we have any switches. We don't have a we're gonna leave the Marnie in there. Okay, they have no cards left. I have 2 cards left. They are gonna Marnie to stall for more time. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happens here. Oh, they have no cards. Okay. Is this it? Is this it? Please end your turn right here. I don't want to see a switch. I don't want to see yeah, no escape rope. Oh, escape rope would be fine. And that's it. And that's it. GG's. That's game. Oh my god. Wow. And yeah, I could have stalled that even longer, but what a game with almost the mirror match. They had the sort of counterbox version with the Raikou and the other Pokemon to try and counter, but that ended up being an absolute rock fight in the pretty much an Arceus mirror match. And it was a really messy battle of resource management. And what really helped us there was having the 2 Pal Pads and the Sharon's Cares. And with that, we were able to loop Arceus 4 times and just grind our way through this match, stalling just long enough to run them out of cards. And that is a viable strategy. This is what this deck is ultimately built to do. I got a little cheeky and I put in the Choice Belt and the Zigzagoon to steal wins here and there. But really, Arceus Inteleon is here to just grind out games, and their deck was also built to grind out games, and it just came down to what resources we had at the end. Thankfully, we still had an extra Sharon's Care, and we could have gone into a second Arceus. They just didn't have that ready to go, and they had the last boss, but they didn't have a switch, and we were able to take that one. GG's.